Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at all three of these G.I. Joe, well, Snake Eye movie figures, and they're Baroness, Snake Eye, and Storm Shadow. Initially, I wasn't planning on reviewing these guys because I just wasn't going to. But then someone asked about it, and because I posted photos on my YouTube channel, and someone asked about it, and so here's the review. And let's start off with Baroness. Alright, and here we have Baroness, and she looks like a really good looking figure. The outfit, I like this outfit more than I like the regular cartoon G.I. Joe line version. And as far as accessories, she comes with two knives with snake heads on them, and then here's a MP5 with a removable magazine, which is awesome, and a suppressor. And this figure also comes with a pair of glasses, removable glasses. That's nice. And let's get one more look at the Baroness. And look at that MP5. Really nice MP5. And as far as articulation, you can tell she has a hinge joint around the neck right there, and there's a ball joint attached to the head, and then there's also another ball joint attached to the neck, and then shoulders are on the butterfly joint right there. You can swing forward and back just a little bit though, and then it has a hinge where the shoulder is, and there's a hinge elbow and wrist articulation, and with this hand it's going front, forward and back like that. And with this hand, is this the same thing? Yes, it should be the same thing, because she would be holding weapons in both hands. So yeah, I think they should have given her two MP5s instead of just one. That would have been nice. She could be dual wielding those weapons. And then as for the torso, let's see, chest, there's a little ball joint there, and then waist, there's another ball joint there. As far as crunch, not a whole lot, but yeah, not a whole lot. And then on the back here, there are these two slots for the daggers or knives, whatever you want to call them, and then ball jointed hips right there. And can they be lowered? Looks like they could. Yeah, looks like they can be lowered a little bit. And then there's a thigh swivel right there, and then double jointed knees right there. And then boots, yes, there is a swivel on the top of the boot section. There's a hinge joint down here, which allows her to pivot a little left and right. Just a little bit, yeah, right there. And here's what she looks like without the pair of glasses, right there. Alright, next up we have Snake Eyes, and he comes with this harness, which I don't like because it doesn't sit well on him, and you can see this hole is supposed to line up with the other hole right here, and then his sheath is supposed to attach in like so, and the sword is supposed to sword is supposed to go in right here, so right there. And then you can see the strap, it's too close to his neck there on the side, so I don't like that. It throws the balance off. So for the most part, I don't even keep this on. It's only for this review that I'm putting this back on, but normally I don't have them all with this on. Alright, here I got him holding on to the two swords, two knives, I guess, yeah, right there. Pretty cool. And let's take a look at his sculpt. The sculpting on him looks fantastic. I think this one, look at that. The design of this Snake Eye is so cool looking. I know he doesn't have this costume on until the very end, but man, this looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks much better than the previous G.I. Joe movies design, especially the first one. The first one was horrendous, where you could actually see a shape of his mouth. That was terrible. I don't know what they were thinking about that when they did that. And I like the some glossy and some matte bits here and there. That's nice. Some are glossy, some matte, which brings out some of the detailing on this figure. The overall design of this one is really nice, even though it's all black. But they try to mix it up a little bit so it's easier for people to see, I guess. But yeah, overall, a fantastic looking Snake Eye, this figure. And articulation wise, I'm not gonna talk too much about it because it's basically your regular regular Hasbro type articulation. You have the hinge around the neck so you can look up, but not that much more because of the design of the neck. Just limits its range of motion a little bit. Then come on, why is it not focusing? Okay, there we go. And butterfly joint, not fantastic, but it gives you a little bit of range. Then yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. Abdominal, well, there's a hinge there, so it allows him to do a crunch, and then also arch back quite a bit. And the waist, there's a ball joint down here, and the legs can be lowered, like so. And yeah, just double joint knee, like your usual hinge there. Yeah, it's basically your usual Hasbro type articulation nowadays. So let's see what kind of pose we can give him. Nothing too fantastic, but whatever. Yeah, something like that, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, definitely a cool figure. Let's switch out the head so you guys can see the human head sculpt of Snake Eyes. Whoops. See if I can pop this in without destroying it this time. There we go. Head sculpt. Does it look like the actor? A little bit, I think. It's alright. Not perfect, but good enough, I guess. Actually, it doesn't look like him that much. Snake Eye looks a little bit better, but this one, not so much. I think I meant Storm Shadow when I said his head sculpt, because I think I said Snake Eye again. I'm not sure, but yeah, the head sculpt of this one, it's much better than the Snake Eye head sculpt. This looks a little bit more like the actor who plays Storm Shadow. And there's the figure. It's definitely not white. It's more of a creamy color than a white, and he comes with even less items. Comes with this piece right here where you can store his swords, and that's it. And he comes with that head sculpt, and that's all he's gonna get. So the swords are back there, and let me take them out and show you articulation. With this one, again, same thing, so I'm not gonna go over all of it. Head, you can see, look up a little bit further than Snake Eyes can, and he too has butterfly joints right there. But one thing I don't like is how his arms can be lower all the way down, all the way down to the side. The way they sculpted this, I think the torso section, this piece right here, they could have indent this a little bit more, which allows his arm to come down even further, I believe. So yeah, at the moment, this is if you want him to stand, he's gonna look like this, which is kind of annoying. I don't like that when there's a huge gap between the arms and the body. But that's just me. And yeah, he too has a really good range. I think he's even better than Snake Eyes. The hinges, the ratcheting joint here is much better, much easier to mess with. Then same with the waist, and then his legs can be lowered as well. And the skirt is a free-floating piece attached to the belt, so it doesn't impede with the articulation that much. So when you get him on this in these type of leg spreading poses, he should stand with these leg spreading poses. He should still be fine. Look at that. Oh, because this one has a slit on two sides too, on these two sides right here. So that's good, which allows the skirt to spread even more. So that's nice. And let's see, what else do I need to mention about this figure? Let me pop the head on then. This one comes off, this one goes on. Oh, this one's so tight, what the heck. Okay, this one is on, maybe, but yeah, for the most part, I think that's on. Yep, I think so. Look at that, right there. Good head sculpt, but of course, I prefer the regular Storm Shadow head a bit more. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep him in this this design here. So yeah. And again, he comes with 2 swords, and that's it. Nothing else. So you could have him holding on to the swords, one in each hand. Alright, and here I have Storm Shadow holding on to a sword in this pose right here with legs spread apart. So yeah, really good. I like it. And I actually like all 3 of these figures. But my favorite definitely has to be the Snake Eye, because that outfit he has on is just perfect. Perfect Snake Eye look. Alright, then just want to do a body comparison. On the left here we have the movie Snake Eyes, and on the right here we have the classify Snake Eye body. And you can see the movie version, it's definitely smoother. It has less things sticking out, I guess. Well, it's just mainly the harness right here, the one on the chest here. This one is sticking out a little bit. This one is cleaner. So if you're a customizer and you wanna find a black suited body, I think the Snake Eye body it's one that a lot of people can use, and it doesn't even have the Snake Eye symbol on it. He has one on the shoulder, but that one's painted on, so if you want, I think you can always remove that, and otherwise there's no real markings on him to differentiate him as a regular character or a Snake Eye character. So yeah, that's interesting. So maybe I will pick up another one just to do customizing, because here I'm using the Snake Eye body for my customized zombie Batman here. And you can see he has harness everywhere, and there's a belt on here. I guess if I remove the belt, then he wouldn't have, well, he still has that symbol on the chest, upper, well, close to the neck, but that's painted on. Looks like the lines are painted on, so once I remove the paint, then I shouldn't be able to see a Snake Eye symbol on there either. So yeah, so this body will work, but this one is nicer though. It's a little smoother. Yeah, I think it's more versatile. This body a little more versatile than the classify Snake Eye body. And before I end this video, I want to do one more comparison. It's between the 2 Baronesses. We have the movie Baroness on the left, and then the classified version on the right. And I think, actually, if you want comic accurate, the classified one's definitely more accurate because it has that snake cobra snake symbol on the chest. That's perfect. The movie version does not. She only has one on the belt. Here, this one has one on the belt and also on the gauntlet, which this one does not. So the only symbol, the only cobra symbol is on the belt, but this one is definitely way more reminiscent to the cartoon version, where the cobra symbol is on the chest. So yeah, and initially I was planning on testing out and switching the heads, but there's no need to, because this one, the skin color is definitely a lot lighter than the movie version. So yeah, it's definitely not gonna match. And this one already doesn't even match. Look at the chest does not match the neck. The colors are completely different. Yeah. So yeah, the classified one definitely is better. Right, so at the end of the day, are these figures worth getting? Figures worth getting? I think so. I mean, to me, I like them. Even though I think the movie didn't do too well, I've not seen it yet. But I think I'll still enjoy it with all the actions and stuff like that. I'm more of an action type of guy. Give me lots of action and CGI, then I'm happy. Story can be basic. I don't really care that much. But yeah, figures I think they turned out great, and I like them, and especially for customizing. I think that Snake Eye, it's a really good body for customizers out there, and maybe even the Baroness, because yeah, if you take the belt off, you wouldn't even know who she is. So yeah, there you go. These are the Snake Eyes movie figures from Hasbro. Thanks for watching.